Welcome to my new building. I did 4,800 square feet in Orlando. Now I'm doing 7,000 square feet in the heart of Tampa, baby. Right next to the best stadium in Florida, home of the Bucks. And 135 days, my goal is to have a building with tenants in it. Can I do it?
When you started this building, none of that was here.
No.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. What's the name of your company? Turtle Builders?
We're gonna update you constantly on this building. It's my first day out here and already going on. We got the fence up. We got the pad already done. This thing is just now coming to fruition after 2 years of being in my mind. Okay, we bought this place, I think late 2019, maybe 20. But when we bought this place, it had an out parcel. So my dad said to me, here, build another building.
The first time Ben Jr. built the building was in Orlando. He went in a little over budget, but he got the job done. He got the tenants in there. The place got rented and he created value. Okay, he's got a track record and he learned a lot. I've never built nothing in my life.
Yeah, the first step was like what? Put up the silt fence.
Yeah, erosion control, we do all the silt fence, we do the poly pipe, which keeps the water from going out.
Right.
Any debris washing out into the parking lot, contaminating the storm sewer lines.
So they came out here and stole a shitload of my parking lot. We're only building 7,000 square feet, but they take up an acre of parking lot.
We do have to have a place for everything to lay down.
Right.
The block takes up the majority of the real estate, pretty much. When the block gets delivered, which will be next week, you'll see the whole entire back area will be nothing but concrete block.
Holy shit. What happened to all the asphalt?
Yes, so basically the entire site's been excavated, all the dirt, this is all brand new fill dirt. It's been brought in, compacted and tested in lifts to make sure we got density and all that stuff, so.
And this guy's got a container. So when they charge you at the top, there's like this extra fee. It's not their profits and everything like that, that's 10%. They call it a general conditions. And in those general conditions is this guy's office. I don't know how much it is, 80, 100 grand, something like that. Look at this. This is the plans that we're always dealing with, AC. This is something I never even dreamed that I would be doing. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh, really?
Never. What I thought I'd be doing this growing up in the ghettos of Oakland, being picked on by drug dealers. I never thought I'd be out here building a building like this. I mean, this is amazing. I'm not doing shit. You guys are doing all the hard work. And then there's a supply chain issue. Now they're telling me I can't get steel. I can't get ACs. Concrete's gonna be delayed. Well, thank God that was all told to me before my first and second revision. So meanwhile, I've already ordered supplies for all the stuff for the first building. So now we gotta go back to the vendors and tell them that shit's changed. Supply quantities have changed. This has changed, that's changed, okay? And they have to reorder all this stuff. So now not only did it cost me $100,000 for the architectural and civil redesign and all this other stuff, now the contractor's telling me, well, since the building's changed, I gotta send it back to the subs and they have to change their numbers. Holy, all right, you know what that means? That's an open checkbook for them to just say, oh, we're gonna increase this, increase that, increase this, supply is this, supply is that, right? So basically they hit me for another $300,000. So now this building, because of supply constraints and my time schedule, is gonna cost me $2 million. $2 million to build this building. All right, this is a drive-through lane, right? And then on the other side of the drive-through, there's gonna be a garbage can pad where the garbage truck can pull straight ahead and pick it up. Well, the reason we're ripping out the asphalt is because garbage trucks and garbage cans are heavy, okay? So they put down a lot of weight. So that's gonna compress the asphalt constantly and it's gonna ruin the asphalt. So we put down high pressure concrete that can withstand the damage of the garbage truck on a daily basis, jamming that can down over and over and over again. So we're reinforcing the concrete so the dumpster trucks can put the garbage can down without it cracking. Simple. This transformer was not here 2 months ago because this is the transformer that's gonna power our building. Oh, this is something that I've always wanted to do. I always told my dad I want to develop. Okay, yes, I wanted to develop hundreds of apartments, but I'll start off with Pops' land. Why are we doing this? What was the point? Why are we building a building? For money, baby, money. That's what makes the world go round. I'm spending $2 million. So let's say for easy math, I'm getting 50 bucks a square foot on 7,000 square feet. I'm getting $350,000 a year. Is that my dad? Bye, Dad.
On a personal note, I had some gum work done, so I can't chew right now. What is my wife gonna make for lunch? What's for lunch, Cookie? She's hiding. You know why she's hiding? Because she didn't make me no lunch that I can eat.
I thought you were gonna have what Jimmy brought you.
Cake?
No. The soup.
That's gone. I'm dependent on Jimmy Hart to feed me now? Fine, I'll eat some of your Mexican wontons. Now she's Chinese. What's this, last night's leftovers? Fine, take the meat and ground it up and I'll eat that.
I'm not grinding the meat.
How am I gonna chew it then? I can't chew.
Just swallow it. You'll be fine.
I'm not gonna make no comment on that. Come on, I ain't got all day. I gotta make money. We're losing our shirt.
Don't cry later. Oh, my stomach hurts. I should never ate that. Why did you make me eat it?
And then I gotta check on Willowdale. We got another showing. For the second time, they're coming back. That's a good sign.
I think you should move there.
I think you should move there.
You're only 2 minutes away
And
from
I'll
the
stay
hospital.
here.
2 minutes away from the hospital, 2 minutes away from the doctors. What else can we ask?
You don't watch your step, you're gonna need the hospital. Now it's time for a sponsor, and I need you to watch it. Who's the sponsor? Masterworks, where you can invest in fine art too. Unless you've been living under a rock lately, you might have saw that the Fed has just committed to raising rates for another 6 months. Can you believe that? It's gotten ridiculous that investors are actually hoping for a recession to slow down inflation. We all know who they're talking about. Investors. Wall Street, big banks, and other fat cats. As long as they make their numbers right, give me a break. For the rest of us, that means rents through the roof and debt continuing to pile up. Eventually, the credit crunch is going to put millions of people out of a job, and unemployment is going to skyrocket. It's gotten so bad that the majority of Americans earning over $100,000 a year are still living paycheck to paycheck. These insane rate hikes have already crushed everyone's stock investments. I mean, what are people supposed to do to keep their financial hopes alive? But hey, you know we don't give up around here. There's always a deal to be found out there. You just gotta do some digging. So that's exactly what I did for you guys. The deal you need to know about today is an amazing appreciating asset, fine art. Now you probably don't have a few million lying around to buy a fancy painting, but with our sponsor Masterworks, you can invest in fine art for a fraction of the painting's value. I'm talking Picasso, Banksy, big names I've actually heard of. And down the line, you could potentially see outsized returns. I mean, look at that. Who else is seeing double-digit numbers like that in this economy? Over 600,000 people have signed up so far. And with the markets looking the way they are, that number is growing. So timing is everything. With that amount of people waiting to get in, these offerings can sell out in just minutes. So sit on this opportunity and you can miss out on a great deal. I want you to click the link in my video description and skip the waiting list to get started today. Thank you, Masterworks, for sponsoring this video. All right, here we are at Clearwater Beach Hotel. I'm not in a good mood, but I better cool it because I gotta be nice because Garrett is responsible for all my money right now. Why are you spending so much money?
You gave it to me.
He's the big shot in charge now. Popped up on my credit card today. You spent $4,200 yesterday on what?
Oh, ice machine.
You spent $42 on ice? How many ice machines you got in this place?
Five.
5 ice machines for what? You only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors.
And we got the ice cream shop. They like ice for their cream.
Oh shit, they're not taking our ice.
I hope not.
I'm gonna have to give you a business course. It's money in and money out. If you got more money going out than you got coming in, then you shouldn't be in business. What is our occupancy?
We are full.
We're full, we're full. Who in the fucking right mind would put screws in here that are not stainless steel and rust proof? Is he stupid? He said I'm stupid. By the salt water, you put screws in there that rust, that makes no sense. You tell him to get his ass on the plane with a bunch of screws, get back down here, and I want him to re-screw every one of these motherfuckers. Because if he don't re-screw, then I'm gonna sue.
Hey, why don't you call the number there and complain?
Hello?
Hi.
Is this back to the drawing board?
Yeah, exactly. Who's this?
Is this Brooklyn Barry?
My name's Barry. I got the privilege of coming from California to decorate a little piece of Clearwater with our artwork.
Very delicious, my friends.
Ben?
Yeah, from Clearwater Beach Hotel where you did the opposite. The guy that works with Paulie. Remember me? But the problem is you didn't use stainless steel screws and now they're all rusting through the paint and they look like shit. So what do I do? And then if I do change them out and change them with stainless steel screws, then they're all gonna look silver and then I don't have any paint these colors.
Oh, I see your point.
It looks like the Dolphins have the measles.
Oh, no.
What the are you talking about?
Look, if you painted this on the wall.
They don't look like shit. It won't have the fancy colors and the sun and the water. I want to show you my idea. The situation is, I got this big patio here. Is it making me any money?
No.
No, but we're sitting on a waterfront, right on the main jam strip here. That don't make no sense to me. I want you to go to your parking guy that you're getting ready to spend $25,000 with and find out if he thinks it's feasible or he can do it and how much, that when you come in this driveway, you're able to whack all these trees, just whack a section of it, a lane wide enough, the same width, right?
The 2 lanes. You gotta
It has to be 2 lanes,
go in and out.
so we need 20 feet. Can you give me a 20-foot entrance into here? Big shot over here can start selling the spots to the public. How much can you sell a spot for here in the busy season?
$25 a day.
25 bucks a day you can be making off spots if we're not using them for our guests. There you go. We probably got 10 spots there. We probably got 10 or 15 spots here. There's people that do that. They'll design this area to make it legal and proper with the proper egress and regress. Do you know what egress and regress means?
I don't think they'll give you a permit for it.
I think you're part egress and part regress.
You got a room with us?
No, he's just, lounging. Listen, there's people that hang out here every damn day. So you're not doing your job. You need to start walking this property. Maybe you'll lose some of that goddamn fat you're getting over there. All right? Walk around the property 5 times a day, and I guarantee, Chubby, you'll lose about 5 pounds.
That's a lot.
What you need to do is...
Ben, look at these big fish.
Leave me alone with your fucking fish head. Look at this grass. This grass, you don't need to mow, you don't need to blow, you don't need to fertilize, you don't need to treat for weeds, you don't need to edge, you don't need to do nothing. You know what the best part about it is? You don't need to pay a landscaper to mow it. All right, seriously. I want new flags, something colorful. This is not acceptable. This is really important. And this works for any type of real estate, in apartments, anywhere. If your employees see you walking the property and picking different shit out, they'll do it so you won't find anything. So it's good that you walk the property, you take pictures, you send the employees, you say, fix this, fix that, and then they'll start doing it, and then you don't have to do it as much. Let's take a look at the room. Let's see what Jared's been doing here. If it's broken, hide it. We're gonna get bigger TVs in here. Looks nice. Look at this kitchen here, Rafal. If you had another beach painting, the same size as that, which we have 600 in our warehouse, right here. People like them. They're all beachy shit. But if you put one here, it makes it a little more warm and comfortable. All right, we came over to Clearwater Beach Hotel. Our manager's down. She's dealing with an illness. We got Garrett here filling in. I'm trying to support him coming over here. When you own your real estate, you can't just say, okay, take care of it. You gotta help people. You gotta make sure that they're moving in the right direction. I'm trying to make improvements. I'm trying to look at more ways to make money, and that's what you do. Otherwise, don't buy real estate unless it's triple net. Go buy a McDonald's, then you do nothing.
is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's productive. You know, we're productive. We're out here. We're trying to, you know, manage the property. Asset management. The only problem is, with people like Paulie and Jimmy, I'm surrounded by asses.
Oh, shit. Ben made me do it.
It's week 2. Here we are on my new construction project. Week 2 and we're already going vertical, baby. Last week we had a pad. Now they put in a foundation, and we got concrete, rebar, and block going in. This hole, basically it had a rebar in it, okay? All this rebar is now surrounded by concrete. This is the first course of the foundation. Part A, concrete in the ground with rebar. Then part B, they put these blocks on top of the rebar, level it out to a certain floor level, and then pour concrete in those blocks, giving you your second part of your foundation. These lines that you see right here, these are walls. This little dimple over here is a drive-through window. I'm gonna sit in my Corvette and drive right through here and get me a burger, baby. This was a hole in the ground. Now it's got a metal foundation there that I can strap a steel beam to that's gonna go vertical from here and support the roof. This is what he called the blue line. So this right here, the top of this piece of wood, that's the floor. So I'm gonna be standing on floor right here. All 4 corners are gonna have that same level.
This is the elevation thing we're doing.
Oh, that's the level, the elevation. How much does this machine cost? $3 grand for a level. So basically what happened last week is when I came out here, the plans that our tenant gave us for their interior build out didn't match with the plans that we designed for the shell. The AC was different, the ceilings were different, and there was a couple like walls and things that we didn't anticipate they were gonna be there. So because I'm responsible for vanilla shelling this place, which means providing ductwork, drop ceilings, and a coat of paint on the walls, I have to make sure that what they ask for is given to them. If they want to take on some of that work themselves, then I simply issue what's called a credit. Now that work that I was gonna do could vary from the work that they were gonna do. They might be doing fancy duct work, where I was just putting in normal ducts. So my credit to them is gonna be for normal ducts, allowing them to put in their fancy duct work at a less price. It's just a back and forth between tenant and landlord that are gonna make sure that everybody's happy. So at 12 o'clock today, I get on the phone, I talk with the tenant, we go over the issues. Another one I forgot was the fire suppression system. Tampa's not requiring us to put in a fire suppression system. They asked for one. I told them I'd give them one, but I'm not required to give them one. Are they gonna say, give me a fire suppression system, even though it's not required? I hope not. We'll see after 12 o'clock today. That is amazing. That's the corner, that's it. We've already built the building. Come on, we got a bunch of people over here. This will be done in no time.
Subscribe. Watch another video.
And hit the like button, baby.
Adios, amigos.